I never thought I would make this video, but here we are. After the Fortnite event collision, Kane, Riley, Red, and myself over on Kane's channel, we checked it out during his 2-hour live stream. And there was a bit of waiting. We did a couple of no build, zero build matches while we waited for the event to get started. Then we sat around in this area for like 30 minutes, chilled, hanged out, and then the event finally started. And I guess my expectations for the event was pretty low because I'm not familiar with Fortnite lore. Well, I kind of sort of am now because after the event, Riley and I went to go get something to eat. We sat on the couch and she found like a 1-hour lore video regarding Fortnite. So I sat there watching it, and that was information overload regarding the lore of Fortnite. And I gotta say something. I am impressed with what Epic has done with not just Fortnite, but with Fall Guys as well as Rocket League. And the way that they update those three games and they keep them fresh and they cater to the communities is a big reason why Epic has become one of the most successful development studios right now. And I think that Rockstar could learn a thing or two from Epic. In fact, I would dare say a lot of other studios out there could as well. Plus, they have been leading the charge on Unreal Engine 5. And I believe that they intend to put Fortnite on Unreal Engine 5 eventually. So that is going to be amazing. I'm sure it won't look much different from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, but I'm sure there's going to be a difference in the way it runs, the way it handles. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I am very excited about the future when it comes to Unreal Engine 5, and I hope that ends up making some awesome games, not only from AAA studios that end up using Unreal Engine 5, like Hangar 13, allegedly for the Mafia prequel, but also a lot of indie developers are going to be using Unreal Engine 5 as well. And in a few years from now, we're going to see the fruits of Epic's labor when it comes to Unreal Engine 5. And I never, ever thought that I would find myself playing Fortnite. Years ago, I did play Royale with Riley because she practically begged me to. And it was okay. Mostly I was just the gunner while she flew around in the biplanes. But I never actually played the Fortnite game itself until a few weeks ago when Riley and Kane informed me that there was now zero build in Fortnite, meaning that there was an option for players to go in either solos, duos, trios, or a squad of 4 and do a battle royale of Fortnite without having to deal with the building aspect, which I always found annoying. I never really cared for that part of Fortnite, but the fact that Riley and Kane and Red and Yuji Outlaw and some others have also become interested in playing Fortnite on zero build, that swayed me to give Fortnite a chance, especially with how disappointed I have become with Rockstar in general, not just with how they've treated Red Dead Online, virtually as neglected and abandoned it at this point, but even how they treat GTA Online. You think that the major cash cow that has made billions upon billions of dollars for Rockstar and Take-Two with $165 million sales of GTA 5 copies from the PS3, Xbox 360, all the way up to the Milk Edition, aka PS5, Xbox Series, and all the shark card sales, and now the GTA Plus scam, you'd think that Rockstar would do a much better job with the updates, with the content, with the events in GTA Online. But they don't. They're stumbling. They just barely update that game, maybe 2 updates a year. There was a time early on when they did smaller updates back in 2014 during the first year of my channel. But after Heist, they started adding bigger updates. But they usually had a couple small updates along with 2 big updates. So they had roughly, 3 or 4 updates a year, maybe more, up until a certain point. Then they just cut back completely to maybe 2 updates. A smaller summer update and a bigger December update. And in between, a whole lot of waiting. and weekly events and issues in the game like God mode, as well as orb spamming, peer-to-peer shit servers, which cause all sorts of problems on PlayStation, Xbox, and especially on PC. And Rockstar taking forever to get around fixing these issues. Allegedly, they're rebalancing PvP in GTA Online when it comes to PvP vehicles. I'll believe that when I see it. Not to mention the fact that they're terrible at communicating with their fan base. Now you look over at Epic and you go on their social medias and you see how they have several accounts constantly updating fans of Fortnite. And they also have social media for Rocket League as well as Fall Guys, doing basically the same thing. And they're very interactive with the fan bases of Fortnite, Fall Guys, as well as Rocket League. But here we're going to specifically talk about Fortnite in the way that every day they have items rotating into their item shop, new stuff, old stuff, and they're about to launch a new season. And I think that's going to start Sunday morning. I believe that Darth Vader is probably going to be the level 100 Battle Pass item, the skin. Yes, the Darth Lord the Sith himself will be involved in the Battle Pass, allegedly, at this point. But it was implied in the B-roll that we're watching right now from that awesome collision event that happened at Fortnite. So I was blown away because, like I said, I knew nothing about the lore of Fortnite, and I've never seen any of these events myself. I know that another friend of ours, Tay Daniel, has been playing Fortnite for a long time, and he also gifted me one of the skins, and then, yeah, I went from saying, no, I'm never going to buy any skins in Kane's Nutfort video, where Kane and Riley basically convinced me to give Fortnite a chance, the Zero build, to buying a couple skins, including Obi-Wan Kenobi, this really cool looking skeleton pirate skin, as well as the Battle Pass. But with the Battle Pass, I got my V-Bucks back, and I got a few extra V-Bucks as well, and I managed to get past level 100 by playing with Riley, Red, Kane, Yuji Outlaw, Jade, and one or two others, having a great time, just hanging out, just not even taking the game seriously, just having fun in trio and squads. I even did a couple of solos, and I think I did okay. Sometimes I even got up to the top 3, believe it or not. And the gunplay is way better. It's way more smoother than the gunplay in GTA Online or Red Dead Online. And most of the time, whenever there's an issue in Fortnite, from what I've been told, Epic does a pretty good job resolving issues. It's not 100% perfect, but I do feel like the guns handle way better in Fortnite than GTA Online or Red Dead Online. And I think the PvP is way better, even though it's obviously a cartoony looking game. I will give Rockstar some credit. Their vehicles, like cars, boats, helicopters, they handle way better than the vehicles in Fortnite, so at least there's that. And yeah, there is microtransactions. There are skins, there's emotes, there's gliders, harvesting tools. But none of that's pay to win. That's just cosmetic. You could go in and just rotate in the base skins and never give a dime to Epic. But I chose to after playing through Fortnite for at least a week or so, realizing that I'm enjoying this quote-unquote free game, and decided, okay, fine. You know, I really want the Obi-Wan skin, so I'll get that. And since I was high enough in the level where I felt confident that I could at least get past 100 and unlock Doctor Strange and get all my V-Bucks back, I decided to go ahead and get the Battle Pass as well. And by the way, Epic, phenomenal job with your Battle Pass. Rockstar could learn a thing or two about that as well. They could learn a thing or two about a lot of things Epic does. Like the Outlaw Pass for Red Dead Online, what pass? They don't even do passes anymore. And they even have like a subscription thing that's competitive against GTA Plus. I think it's called the Fortnite Crew. And it offers way more in the Fortnite Crew than GTA Plus does. It's an absolute scam. It's a disappointment, to say the least, when it comes to how Red Dead Online and GTA Online are handled. Rockstar might make some awesome, amazing single-player games, and I'm a huge Rockstar fanboy from back in the day. The old-school 3D era GTAs, Red Dead Redemption 1, Bully, GTA 4, obviously GTA 5. That's what we started the channel around, and GTA Online back in 2014. But I'm not a Rockstar fan to the point where I'm wearing rose-colored glasses, okay? As a lot of you know, I've had a few rants over the years regarding issues I've had in GT Online and Red Dead Online and my own ideas videos, thoughts videos. That's just the way I am. I'm not very good at kissing ass. I will praise you when I feel like you're worthy of being praised, but I will rant when I feel like the time is right to climb upon Mount Soapbox. And unfortunately, recently I've been doing that a lot when it comes to Rockstar Games for both GTA Online and Red Dead Online. And it's awesome to be able to actually go into a game and thoroughly enjoy it way more than you thought you would, because I never really gave Fortnite the time of day when it first came out. My brothers-in-laws used to play it, and I've known people here and there like Tay Daniel and a few others that love playing the build version. I just never cared for the build version. I found that to be a little ridiculous. And I want to tell y'all a little secret right now. I used to actually watch PUBG streamers back in the day. I don't know why, but there was something about PUBG when the early days of the Battle Royale craze was starting to really kick off. And I guess it was more intense. You would have to land on this island, looting for ammo and weapons and upgrades and body armor. And you never knew when the next enemy was going to be nearby. It was very intense. And that's what I really love about Zero Build. It feels that way, kind of, sort of, except for it's third person, whereas PUBG and Warzone are first persons. But I do prefer third person anyways, because that's the way I mostly play GTA Online and Red Dead Online. So that works for me as well. But overall, I would say that Epic doing a phenomenal job with Fortnite, and it shows. I mean, they're making billions of dollars a year off of Fortnite. I don't know which one makes more money for, when you put Fortnite up against GTA Online or GTA 5. I'm sure that GTA 5 has made Take-Two way more money, which you also have to include GTA Online as well as the Shark Card sales and now GTA Plus sales, unfortunately. But Fortnite has probably made tons and tons of money as well for Epic. And Epic also supports their other games. Rocket League, Fall Guys. Maybe they're not as big as Fortnite. I don't know which one's the biggest one, but I'm pretty sure Fortnite's probably the biggest one. But Epic, unlike Rockstar, recognizes the fact that Fall Guys and Rocket League can both be successful in their own right. That's something that Rockstar has failed to do when it comes to Red Dead Online. It's had terrible direction for at least 2 years now. Yeah, you can partially blame the pandemic on that, but I feel like Rockstar just never gave Red Dead Online the proper chance it deserved and just gave up on it. Even though Red Dead Online, if they would have taken care of it, if they would have continued to add content, if they would have listened to the fan base of Red Dead Online and looked at what we were asking for, robberies, heists, more stable stalls, properties, etc., then maybe Red Dead Online would be doing way better right now. That's Rockstar's fault. They have failed Red Dead Online. And I feel like they have failed the GT Online community, even though there's obviously tons of people that play GT Online on last gen and current gen. And that's not going away anytime soon because it's a huge, epic cash cow for them. That's the reason why they came out with the Milked Edition back in March, even though the only thing it really offered change-wise was improvements in performance, like 60 FPS with performance and performance RT, which is not even really ray tracing, to be honest. There was nothing else at this point that was done with the Xbox Series and PS5 versions of GTA Online. Maybe a summer update will change the game. I hope that's the case, but I seriously doubt it. In fact, I'm willing to believe and bet that we may not even see an update for Red Dead Online. We'll probably find out coming up on Tuesday when I cover the monthly event for Red Dead Online. And I will not be surprised at all if it turns out to be nothing more than just another monthly event with no mention whatsoever about whether or not there will even be a summer or 2022 update to Red Dead Online. And on the other side, coming up Sunday, new season of Fortnite begins with a new battle pass and probably some changes made to the map. Yeah, I realize there's differences between the Unreal Engine and Rage Engine, and Epic can do a lot more with the Unreal Engine, the island of Fortnite, than Rockstar can do with the Rage Engine. And they do make some changes here or there with the GT Online map. They have changed some buildings. They've added some interiors over the years, some new properties. They also added the island of Cayo Perico. And people right now are just, it's so pathetic. They're so excited over the possibility of being able to go to Cayo Perico, apparently, according to leaks, and do metal detecting like we can in the collector role in Red Dead Online. And there's this obsession over these two NPCs by Dr. Dre's studio. That's how desperate the GTA Online fan base is right now. And the reason why is because we're grasping at straws, because Rockstar is terrible at communicating with their fans, whereas Epic is really good about it. They're great. They're phenomenal. I've been looking at their Twitter feeds over the past few days, and I'm very impressed with how they handle their social media over Rockstar Games. And it does seem like, unlike Rockstar, Fortnite, for the most part, does listen to feedback. Not everybody's feedback, but they do make changes here and there from what I've been told. Plus, I could be wrong about this, but I believe that Fortnite has their game on dedicated servers. And I think that's the same for Rocket League as well as Fall Guys. Whereas Rockstar still has GTA Online and Red Dead Online on trash peer-to-peer. You can basically see the difference. And for the most part, all the games I've played in Fortnite Zero Build so far with Riley, Red, Kane, Yuji, and a few others, we haven't really experienced too many major issues here and there. Now, we unfortunately have had to play against PC players, you know, PlayStation versus PC. I wish we had to wait to disable that and just play against like PlayStation or PlayStation Xbox peeps, but unfortunately we can't do that. So that'd be probably one of the few gripes I have. Oh, and I did accidentally purchase a skin in the Fortnite item shop. I was going to look at a preview, but I pushed the wrong button. Silly me. So I bought this skin, and I was like, oh, crap, I just bought a skin. And then Riley's like, well, you can go in here and request a refund. And she showed me how to do it really quickly. And I guess, like, once a year, you have up to 3 refund requests. And so I submitted a refund, and it was almost instantaneously approved. So the mistake I made, I guess it's a mistake many others have made in the past. Epic understands. You get excited, you're looking through the skins, and you might push the wrong button. So they give you up to 3 opportunities to get a refund each year. And I got my refund automatically. So that was really, really cool. That's customer service. Whereas if you had an issue with something in Red Dead Online or GT Online, well, good luck ever hearing back from Rockstar support. Might be a few days, might be a few weeks. But if they do get back to you, it's usually like an auto response. And they're only quick to get back to people concerning shark cards, gold bar sales, or the GTA Plus scam. Anything else, well, yeah, they'll just give you like this bog standard response. Hey, have you tried turning it off and on again, or clearing the cache, some other bullshit? So, yeah, I've had a great time playing Fortnite. And that event was surprisingly cool. And there's a ton of lore to Fortnite, and I'll link that video below in the description section that Riley and I watched earlier. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really care about the lore as much, but I know a lot of Fortnite fans do, and I'm impressed that there is a lore. But I guess it's just the ability to go play with friends, have a good time, just play casually, or have some hardcore tense moments, especially when you're playing solo, or you find yourself near the end of the match and it's do or die. And it can get really intense even for Fortnite. But I can see the appeal. I've always saw the appeal of Battle Royales. I just thought that it would never be for me because I've never considered myself any good at PvP. But I think I've gotten a little bit better at PvP. Maybe I'm not the best at PvP. Maybe I'll never be a pro PvP player in Fortnite. But it's still a very fun game, especially when you're playing with friends. And it's nice to actually have something to play. And obviously I have no intention of streaming it on my channel. But I will play it with Riley and Kane and others when they stream it. And obviously I promote their channels through my social medias. That's how I kind of get around not streaming Fortnite on my channel. But, sometimes the temptation is there. Not going to lie. I realize I'm predominantly a Rockstar Games channel. And I want to see Rockstar do better. I want to see GT Online and especially Red Dead Online turn around. But that's up to Rockstar Games. And I feel like for the longest time now, they have really dropped the ball big time. And that's why I'm making this video, because I think that there's a lot of things that Epic does right that Rockstar could look at, take some notes, or maybe take some pages, or write a few books on, and look at what Epic does right and what you're doing wrong, Rockstar, when it comes to your online games and how you can do better. And you can build up and improve both your GTA Online and Red Dead Online communities. And while Red Dead Online will never make you as much money as GTA Online, I think that if they handled Red Dead Online way better, I think it would make a pretty decent amount of cash for them to justify having a dedicated staff to update Red Dead Online with outlaw passes, with title updates, fiction problems that have been in the game for quite a while now, as well as decent updates. Even if it was in the same ballpark as GTA, like a smaller summer update and passes in between, a Halloween event, like Undead Nightmare. That'd be cool. They brought Undead Overrun to Red Dead Online from Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, and then a really cool December update. But unfortunately, I just have a bad feeling that Red Dead Online is on its way out the door, and Rockstar is only keeping it around, like I mentioned, because they still get some standalone sales for Red Dead Online, especially since it's half off right now from now through, I think, Monday. I think Monday the half off sale for the standalone version of Red Dead Online comes to an end. And they probably still get some gold bar sales as well. So obviously Rockstar Take-Two milking Red Dead Online as much as they can before they just finally come out eventually and just tell what's left of the Red Dead Online community that they're done with the live service and updating Red Dead Online. Or maybe the silence speaks volumes and maybe we should take it that way. But I realize there's quite a few holdouts for Red Dead Online, and it's unfortunate that there's still people out there desperate, hoping with whatever last ounce of hope they have left that Rockstar will eventually come back to Red Dead Online. I have my doubts. Now, when it comes to GTA Online, I definitely think Rockstar could do way better too with improving on communication and better quality updates. Now, there was a time when we had better updates. We had the heist update was amazing. We had a few updates all the way up to, say, even prior to the Doomsday heist, which unfortunately added the orbital cannon, that abomination. And then they went crazy before that with After Hours and the broomstick. And I just really wish that Rockstar would do better, because I hate seeing one of my development studios that I love, that I've enjoyed playing their games since the 90s, even before they were Rockstar Games with the original top-down GTA, becoming the thing that it is now. And it's just disappointing. I realize that there's those games out there that we can still go back and enjoy playing, and nothing will ever take away the fact that GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption 1, Bully, and the other 3D-era GTA games are amazing. And to be honest, I get sick and tired of ranting about my issues with Rockstar when it comes to GTA, Red Dead, etc. I just want to go enjoy a video game and play a game that I can have fun with, either a solo game like Zelda Breath of the Wild or Fortnite with some friends and my fiance. I just want to enjoy playing video games again. And fortunately, there are good games out there that we can still do that with. And maybe, just maybe, one day, somebody at Rockstar, whether it's Sam Hauser, maybe he'll one day come out of his coma, or maybe Strauss Zelnick will retire and somebody better will be in charge of Take-Two. I highly doubt that. But maybe one day, Rockstar will see the writing on the wall as their numbers continue to dwindle when it comes to GTA and the Red Dead communities, and they'll realize that they need to make some serious changes to their online games. And speaking of Epic Games, I hope that behind the scenes, while they're supporting and continuing to add to Fortnite, Rocket League, Fall Guys, I hope that they have a team that's working on a rival to GTA Online with Unreal Engine 5. Because if they come out with a rival IP to GTA and Saints Row, I'm on board, baby. I'm 100% on board. I hope that it has a good story. I hope it has a great online mode that gets the same kind of support and content, title updates, events, seasons. Not exactly the same as Fortnite or Rocket League or Fall Guys, but a similar formula that Epic has all but perfected for their online games. I want them to take Unreal Engine 5 and create a legitimate rival to GTA, because Rockstar needs some serious competition. And the only other development studio, in my opinion, that might have what it takes right now is Epic. Not only because they're big and they know how to make some awesome games, and they have great developers, part of their teams across the board, but they also built a fantastic engine in Unreal Engine 5 that is going to change the game, that's going out there to a lot of AAA studios, indie studios, and developers out there. And within a few years from now, some great games are going to be getting made thanks to Unreal Engine 5. And I cannot wait to see what Epic has planned with the same engine. Not just for Fortnite, but for perhaps a future project that they might be working on behind the scenes. I can only hope and dare and dream. Not because I want to see GTA destroyed or Red Dead destroyed or Rockstar destroyed. I want to see them get a cold splash of water on their face. I want them to finally get the wake-up call that they need to get their shit together, to get their act together. That's the only way that we're ever going to actually see some real change from Rockstar Games, is when someone else comes along with a open world GTA-like game that rivals and makes the current state of GTA look bad. But there's also the very real possibility that Epic is content with Fortnite, Fall Guys, as well as Rocket League. We'll just have to wait and see. But then again, maybe there's another AAA studio or a smaller up-and-coming studio that's going to do this very thing that I envision with Unreal Engine 5. And if that's the case, I'll be absolutely on board with that. So in conclusion, while I continue to be unfortunately disappointed again and again by Rockstar Games for so many reasons revolved around GTA and Red Dead, at the very least, I can sit here and sing some praises towards Epic for what they've done with their games. Fortnite, as well as Rocket League, Fall Guys, as well as whatever else they have planned down the road. And it's just nice to have a game that we can enjoy playing again, because it used to be like that for Red Dead and GTA. But now we can get together and to a party chat, Riley, myself, Red, Kane, Yuji, a few others, and just hang out and just talk about random, casual, goofy things going on in our lives in the world while trying to get a victory royale in Fortnite. Good times. Your thoughts, your views, and opinions regarding Epic, Fortnite, Fall Guys, Rocket League versus what Rockstar is currently offering in GTA and Red Dead Online, welcome below in the comments section.